This is Sheer Heart Attack by Queen. Let's talk records. It is May 1974 in the US. Queen is on the last leg of their US tour as an opening act for Mata Hoople and playing to packed crowds. But after the May 11th show in New York, Brian May collapses in Boston. The diagnosis was hepatitis, likely from a contaminated needle during vaccinations for a tour in Australia. Just like that, the tour was over. Queen limped back to England, but instead of slowing them down, it lit a fire under them. From his hospital bed, May started sketching out ideas. Meanwhile, Freddie Mercury, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon pushed ahead in the studio. When May recovered, he walked straight into the sessions. Still weak, still recovering, but determined to make this album count. But then there was another setback when May collapsed again, this time from a duodenal ulcer. Despite it all, Queen was committed to making something bigger than ever before. Producer Roy Thomas Baker came back to produce with the band, helping them refine their sound. Part glam, part heavy rock, part theatrical madness. And at the heart of it all was a song that changed everything. Freddie Mercury wrote Killer Queen in his bedroom on a Saturday night, crafting lush lyrics about a high-class escort dripping in luxury. Moet de Chandon, caviar, and perfume you couldn't afford. Released on October 11th, 1974, ahead of the album, it became Queen's breakthrough hit. Number 2 in the UK, number 12 in the US. As the song rose the chart, Moet de Chandon took notice and sent the band cases of champagne in response. Sheer Heart Attack by Queen was released November 8th, 1974 on EMI in the UK and Elektra in the US, with a cover shot by Make Rock. Critics praised the album for its tight production, harder edge, and seamless fusion of rock and roll and theatricality. The album was a major step forward. The band moved away from the progressive style that blended glam and hard rock from before into a more hard-driven sound, all while still keeping the glam. It was the first album where all 4 members contributed songs. May wrote Brighton Rock and Now I'm Here. Roger Taylor wrote and took lead vocals on Tenement Funds, and John Deacon wrote his first song, Misfire. And then there was Stone Cold Crazy, one of Queen's earliest songs credited to all 4 band members, later hailed as a precursor to thrash metal and famously covered by Metallica in 1990 as the B-side to Enter Sandman. The album's second single, Now I'm Here, was released in the UK and Japan in 1975, reaching number 11 in the UK and becoming a live staple for years. Sheer Heart Attack became Queen's biggest album yet, hitting number 2 in the UK and number 12 on the US Billboard 200. No longer just a supporting act, Queen had become the main attraction. The band was ready for the close-up and poised for stardom, and the best was yet to come.
She's a killer queen, got that agility.